Good numbing. Hello YouTube and welcome back to more Death End Request 2. Last time we left off, Mai got introduced to the strange, creepy town of Leshiora and became, well, she won't admit it, but became besties with Roddy. And today, we'll be continuing our journey onward. We've got a newspaper press that Mai wants to get to. And there's a suspicious maid that keeps on wandering around that we need to investigate. I awoke shortly before midnight, as I intended to visit the abandoned publisher about which Rotti had informed me. Despite Rotti's insistence on joining me, I knew going alone was for the best. I wanted to avoid waking Rotti, so I slipped my foot ever so slightly out of my bed. Oh, you're up, Mai? Why are you awake? I was so excited for our rendezvous that I hardly slept a wink. Ready to go when you are. Hey, I told you it's not a rendezvous. We have no idea what we'll find there. It felt like a universal truth that walking around at night as a goal was dangerous. But few places could hold a candle to Leshiora when it came to danger. I know, it's freezing. It's spooky out here, so watch out. I should be telling you. I shook my head and sighed. Hey, wait up, Mai, don't leave me. Roddy joined. Oh, and this is telling you that you can now use super knockbacks. And glitch modes are unlocked. It's funny how they just they don't make any kind of real setup for it. It's just, oh, it's glitch mode. They're spooky as ever. Rossi really is unsafe here at night. Don't worry, I'll be fine as long as I'm with you. Fucking... Why I forgot Roddy has her hands like that. It's like she's about to tell someone what she really fucking thinks of them.
How is it? Does it fit me? How is it? Does it fit me?
I like Roddy's alternate color. And once again, I'm not going to use the DLC weapons because they're OP as shit. But that does mean we need to go poke our head into the shop.
Let's rest a moment.
Welcome.
Okay, still no side quest.
Buying, are you?
Because the, yes, we can afford it. The Axe 1100 we can buy.
Will this? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, I'll buy that
Thank
for
you very much.
Roddy.
How rare.
For those who don't know, my favorite instrument is the piano, and it's kind of not even close.
Okay, I'll go with this. How is it? Does it fit me? How is it? Okay, I'll go with this.
Level 7, Roddy. Damn. Also, yeah, I mentioned it earlier, or last time, but I can talk about it more properly now we've got more party members. Every character has kind of like a default passive built into them. Mai's is, when her turn ends, she'll get a defense boost, and when you win a fight, she'll get some of her SP back. Rotti, when it says absorb HP from nearby enemies, I don't think it literally, like, damages them. She just gets, like, a bit of health back, and then more when she wins. Like, I feel like it does, maybe it does a little bit of damage, but it's never really, like, negligible or noticeable. But as I was saying, yeah, it's funny how, like, they don't actually give you glitch mode, like, in any kind of fancy cutscene or reveal. It's just, oh, you can use it now. Let's do that. Give her a full thing. Until we get more actual fire, like stun skills, because she's a stun character, we'll just go with that. The main three do actually get pretty solid coverage as a whole. What kind of food do you like, Mai? And where'd that come from? Who wants to know? Lighten up. We're resting. Thought I'd get to know you better. I like knowing the favorites of the person I love. Very well. Whatever. I have no favorites. What? You gotta be kidding me. Cuisine doesn't interest me. Food goes in, food goes out. Oh, I know. I'll make you some sweets next time. Okay, okay. I look forward to it. Also, when you're talking to someone, that circle, that blue circle you saw there, that you're not actually restricted. You can walk out of it. If you do, it ends the conversation, but usually the character will say something to kind of, like, react to you leaving the conversation. Like, Roddy will go, oh, Mai, I love you and all, but you can't just leave, like, mid-conversation. Hey, Roddy, you've been following me calmly, but doesn't this creepy town scare you? Nothing scares me. Sometimes, I envy how oblivious you are. Meanie, look who's talking. You always sneak out of the dorms. How's that different? I just want to find Sanae. Oh, right. So all she's doing is for Sanae. What's wrong? You haven't responded. It'll be okay. You have me. We're in this together, no matter what. Right. I'll have to call in that favor sometime, Rumi. Roddy, you've been in this dorm for a while, right? Did you live here by yourself before I came? Yep. Well, actually, I was only alone for a few months. I had a roommate before that. Bridget was her name. We got pretty close. Oh, but it's not like we were an item or anything, just friends. Okay, so what happened to her? Seems like they found her a foster family a few months ago, so she left. I see. I miss her, but that's what happens here. As long as she's happy, that's all that matters. Right. Because that's interesting. Like, if I remember, I'll bring it up when a certain plot twist much later in the story comes up. But I'm curious about this Bridget. And I have been for a while, where it's like, I'm curious about, like... Because there's a few names that get mentioned throughout the course of this game that... They're just there, basically, to serve as flavor text for the characters. To be like, oh, hey, look, these things happened before it, so, like, their lives didn't begin when the story began. But this is Death End Request, and it's like, no, they have a habit of making sure anything's at least a little relevant. So I am curious if, like, Bridget will have relevancy at some point in the future. Also, another 1.0 funny. I'm trying to see if I can get a camera line up for it. Rotti's accessories when she's sat have no physics, so they just kind of float in the air. Hey, what is Sanae like? She's always clung to me. She's timid, doesn't talk too much. In other words, she's meek and docile. I see. I'd love to meet her someday. You can't. What? Why not? You'll rub off on her. What? Someone's in a good mood. There's a lot of optional dialogue you can trigger in this game. You can tell? You're amazing, Mai. We're like a married couple. Not quite. Anyone watching us would say as much. Anyway, what's the good news? I'm glad you asked. Well, I got some apple pie leftovers from lunch. When we get back to the dorm, I can't wait. Oh, that's it? What? Come on now. These are apple pies we're talking about. Besides, it's from lunch, right? That's old. You'll get a stomachache. It's totally fine. I'm not scared of no stomachache. Apple pies are worth it. Is that so? Roddy, why do you keep stalking me anyway? Fucking, that's a harsh way of putting it, Mai. Stalk you? Seriously? I mean, yeah. Love at first sight, maybe. Love at first sight. Yep, I knew as soon as I saw you. Guess I just had a feeling about you. How annoying. How I got stuck with such a headache, I'll never know. You're a meanie. Anything else? I hope you look for her too, so don't worry, okay? Oh, we might be at the generic text. You can talk to them infinitely, but eventually, yeah, we're at the generic text. If Roddy or whoever you're talking to only says one line and then it ends, you're done. Which means I can show. I'm gonna try and see if I can show it quickly. Don't ignore me. Listen to me for once. Yeah, if you walk out of a conversation earlier, they will comment. There's no like relationship value or anything like that in the game, so it is just for memes. Like you're not gonna get in trouble or upset anyone.
Please, do be careful.
Let's head out. Oh, a save point.
Anyway, we can't really advance anywhere, so there's red barriers all around us. So we're just going to be continuing on the journey we were already on, or the path we were already on.
Yeah.
Make sure I got my buttons. Yeah, because all these red barricades, this is just plot locks. Later chapters will open them up, so then you can do them.
I'll do this. All right. Good. Eat this. Yeah. Right. I can use this.
They somehow like completely circled around.
Yep, we're invincible when paired together.
Oh, and some like victory animations will involve the like your party and not just, you know, whoever won the fight. Like it won't always just be Mai, sometimes it'll be Mai and Rossi. It's kind of like a discount version of like the Tales of series like level ups. Just I say discount version because it's like nowhere near as advanced. Like there's nowhere near as much going on. Are we in a position where I can start learning new skills yet?
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Doesn't feel that way.
All right.
I need to start like aiming them more towards Roddy because it's like they're just going around them.
We won pretty easily.
Pika got stronger.
Oh, I completely fucking forgot about this. Because it so rarely has any relevancy. I was like, huh? Yeah, you can hit, like, certain things in the environment. I'll show it more probably after I fight this enemy. I completely fucking forgot about that. That's why I just got kind of, like stun locked for a second. I was like, huh? Like, what is this?
Go away.
Oh, and there's the super knockback because they've knocked him into Roddy.
That was easy.
Yep, we're invincible when paired together.
Level up. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Mai's on her Street Fighter arc. But yeah, you can, like...
Yeah.
it'll be more prevalent later on, but like, there's some cars you can hit, and like, they make a lot of noise and will attract enemies like right fucking to you. There's also an instant kill like evasion thing that you'll have to deal with later on, and you can use it to lure him away. But if you look back on my Let's Play, you'll see me use it a grand total of never. In fact, I don't think I even fire up the tutorial because I never whacked a car.
Okay, I'll go with this.
Like it's kind of like unknown tech, like in some ways.
There's a PC here.
But also, just because Roddy's a lower level, I am like fighting the enemies in the neighborhood just to kind of give him more of a chance. Also, did you see how that car like spawned right in front of us when I started this fight? Once again, the arena is like basically preloaded but just invisible. Robert and Rod, hey, one man, hope you're doing well.
I'll do my best.
Once again, where the fuck did she get her gun? One of life's great mysteries, where did Roddy get her Glock? Is there anything you can learn? I know learning new symbol attacks through like how you organize them is severely reduced in Dirk 2. Like it is way less significant, but I know there's still a few of them out there, god dang it. Okay, so this doesn't count towards it.
There's a PC here.
Do these cars count? Or are these more scenery? Oh no, these count. These you can hit. It's coming back to me, like the whole fucking hitting car mechanics to lure enemies over. Not that there's any enemies in the vicinity for it to work on, but still. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, one man. How was the Yakuza 3 grind going?
All right.
Oh, this game still feels like a smidge too loud. Almost there, nice. I'm just gonna say, like, man, this game still feels like smidge too loud sometimes. So about 19 minigames done. With the minigames, did you start with like the hardest ones, or did you just kind of do what you felt like?
Stronger.
A buddy of mine, unfortunately, has had his PS5 get fucked. Ah. Yeah, look at how low I have the other volume settings. So, try 10. It still feels like a glimmer too loud. Audio mixing is my passion. Also, whilst it's on my mind, skills, action skills, I am going to just give you 3 lunar shoals because it'll be easier to organize. Great mechanic. Once again, the whole point of the mechanic of hitting cars, it's literally in the tutorial. You can whack cars for them to make loud noises to lure the enemies to it, so you can then get around them. But these motherfuckers are clearly deaf.
We've got my turn. All right.
Oh, you're bulky. Well, I guess you were a mini boss.
Go away. Let's go.
The defense and magic defense up. Oh, okay.
There. Lucky.
So I'm still slowly working on the fucking Tomb Raider 3 Platinum, and like, genuinely the only saving grace is that you don't need to 100% the game. And it's funny too, because it's like, of the whole Hexology, it is the only game of the 6 that doesn't have a get 100% trophy. And it's because it's the only game where it's literally impossible. Which is like so funny, like it's a retroactive thing about it. It's like, yeah, man, these games were like turbo rush to come out like every single Christmas without fail. Because what do you mean it's physically impossible for you to 100% the game? So they couldn't have it as a trophy.
I'll do my best.
It's Dirk. I'm talking about Tomb Raider. I said the platinum I'm working on is Tomb Raider 3. And it's crazy because for the Hexology, it's the only game in the series that doesn't have a get 100% trophy. Dirk's going to be a trilogy or a quadrilogy if you count Code Z. But I kind of, even though it's important, at least I think it's going to be important to like the story and whatnot. I would still say it's a trilogy with a spin-off. No, you're good. Oh, we got revived. To be honest, though, because Tomb Raider 3 is the only Tomb Raider to not have a trophy for getting 100%, like I said, it's probably the only reason why I'm prepared to do it, because it takes so much of a weight off. That, like, I can basically look at a level for... You only need to get all the secrets. You do not need to get, like, all the items. So I can just look at the level and look at what the shortest or the path of least resistance to each individual secret is. And the moment I get the last secret, as long as I've got all the crystals, because there's a trophy for picking up 93 of the 95 crystals in the game, or at least 93, I can just finish the level. And because of how, interestingly, some of the levels are made, a lot of them have, like, speedrun strats that you can just get out the level real fucking quick. Oh yeah, we've had this conversation before. I remember you saying in Dark 1 that as soon as the pain area was available to you, you immediately started it instead of realizing that it's more intended for you to do in New Game Plus. It's why they just took that option fucking away from you, and you can only access a New Game Plus. You can only access pain area in New Game Plus in Dark 2. They probably should have just done that with the first game. It's supposed to be just optional content you come back to like every now and then or later. But no, you decided to do it like as soon as it was available, and so then steamrolled the rest of the game. There's something nefarious going on here. Huh? Why? Look around. Haven't you noticed that it's dead? I mean, it doesn't seem like people even live here. Landed in Dark 1. We go against the code. Just from what I can tell, it's not like Idea Factory and the devs do that many interviews about it, so it's not like there's a million and one ways to do it. But as far as I could tell, it is supposed to be to some extent, because it shows that, like, it's basically like Sheena is regaining control of the code to stop her, basically, like, AI daughter. So it's like a symbolic aspect of it that the final boss can really be fucked up by, like, the code abilities. But you saw, like, even when I did it, you know, not using the pain area, there was a lot of strategies that I employed, even though I had to do the final boss like 4 fucking times because the endings, like, didn't pop properly. And it doesn't seem like people even live here. I was unsurprised that no one else had been wandering the streets past midnight. Oh, speaking of, if Dirk 3's gonna have multiple endings, just do it the way this game did it. Don't do it the way the first game did it. The way the first game does it feels so out of your control. It's whoever you talk to the most in the camp on your first playthrough, but there's no reason to not talk to everyone because it's extra flavor text and general dialogues. It's like, the fuck are we doing? And Sheena just has like a base percentage because you can't, obviously you can't talk to her too much, so it's like if you just don't talk to anyone, Sheena will win. And there's only a New Game Plus, they'll give you free access to pick. Unless you have the Rapuka DLC, in which case if you speak to Rapuka during the very last camp, her ending overrides every single other ending. It's like, why did they fucking do this? Like, you know, like looking at Dark 1 and how they handle their endings, you're like, what? Considering there's only 2 endings that matter, and at launch there was only 1 ending that mattered, the Rapuka ending only became relevant because of Code Z. It's like, what? What are we doing? Because Sheena's ending is the only one that matters for the future of the story. game. Oh yeah, Sheena in this game is hilarious. I was unsurprised that no one else had been wandering the streets past midnight, but I could sense no life anywhere around us. Not even a house with lights on. It was a collection of deserted dollhouses. You think there'd be someone awake, you know?
Well, sleeping before midnight is a tradition in Leshiora. That's why it's so quiet. It's custom.
Custom?
Yeah, that's how we've always done things.
If sleeping before midnight is a custom, then what were Headmistress Midra and the maids doing up past midnight? I knew no one at Wordsworth could be trusted.
Oh, right, the old publisher is that away.
Then Roddy casually grabbed a hold of my hand.
Oh, you won't resist?
I surrender.
Yay! At last, Maya and I have made strides.
Have you listened to a word I've said?
Shh, learn to let go sometime. Not that your sass isn't cute.
Sheena is just someone who never grew out of... She's Japanese, so I can't really say otaku, but her otaku, like, mode.
My, you're twisted.
A twisted bad girl that's out past midnight.
You and me both. Naughty girls gotta stick together.
Damn bad is right. Oh, I love Roddy. Okay, what have I told you about thinking before you speak?
Come on, Mai, let's go. The publisher's close.
Ugh.
It's just up ahead.
The outskirts. I see. Oh, this dialogue in the corner, I think this stuff that's coming up in the corner was voiced in the patched version. What is it, Roddy? You can't really talk now.
Aw, it's so flattering that you think you need my help. I'm rubbing off on you, aren't I?
Ugh, moron. I don't know how much lifetime sales the Dirk series did.
What, Mai? Wait for me. Don't leave me behind.
But Dirk 1, like worldwide sales after like the first month of it coming out broke 100,000 units. So although it wasn't, like big mainstream, it did pretty fucking well, which is probably why Dirk 2 came out so quickly after it in retrospect. Like, they were probably working on Dirk 2 anyway, but it's just one of those things. It's like, oh no, they knew they had something on their hands. But Dirk 2 at launch did about a quarter worse. Like, it did around like 75 to 78,000 units sold in the first month. So I don't know about lifetime sales, but it didn't do as good. Yeah, but it's just good. Like, interesting to know. I have no idea about Code Z sales because I haven't really found anything about it. Apparently, it sold all right, but that doesn't mean anything, you know.
Here.
But I wouldn't be surprised if these games got at least a little bit of like a boost in sales. Because I remember when Code Z came out, Dirk 1 and 2 were on sale on PlayStation at least, and Dirk 1 and 2 regularly go on sale on Steam because it's Steam.
Here I go! Careful! Alright.
Oh, I can get that little bug in it as well.
Go! I can use this!
Even before, like, Dirk 3 serves like an observer tillion copies.
I got stronger.
In, like, Lydia's escapades into, like, discount heaven. I'm, like, super curious what the third game will even, like, properly look like. Because I imagine it's not going to all be in, like, the Observer realm, because the aesthetic of the Observer realm is very, like, everything's the same shade of white, you know? And I feel like that would get very dull after a while, so, like, I imagine they'll spend some time in, like, the Observer's realm and whatnot, but I'm curious with, like, the general locale and, like, what locations you'll go through, etc., in the third game. Is there fake bugs in this game? They do still exist. It's just they're extremely rare. Like, in the latter half of the game, it will be, like, 99% will be good, and then one glitch spot per fight will be the bad one. So I was wondering whether you just got to observe as well. Yeah, and to be honest, that's kind of deliberate, but still. Also, time for, like, the main horror aspect of the game, but like it's super undercut because this guy, there's only one instance in the whole game where this guy is likely to get you, and it's because there's a point later on where this thing will spawn like 2 feet in front of you, and so if you're just running down the street and not paying attention, you'll run straight fucking into him. Sanitize. Sanitize is really the word I would use, because it is very, like, too clean.
My, that's...
That thing. That was what attacked Vina.
Yikes, it's walking this way. My, what should we do?
Have you never played fucking Slender Man, Roddy? We gotta get the 9 pages. I have a bad feeling about it. Roddy, we're escaping. Run! The Dark Shadows. No one knows what they are. They appear in certain areas and begin chasing the players. Once captured Dark Shadows, the game will be over, so run with all you got. If they find you, run. Run, 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 run. Oh, what, the everything's too clean and sanitized. Also, I wish more horror games did this. Include a little bit of, like, the spookiness. Even if it's just words, include a little bit of the spookiness in your tutorials. Because they don't need to tell you this page. This first page tells you absolutely everything you need. It literally says, if the thing gets you, the game's over. And then you go to the next page, and it's just horror set dressing. I wish more horror games did this. Either that, or you go the other direction, and you have a little bit of fun with it. Like, one of the death screen tips in Into the Pit, because I have been playing that recently. One of the death screen tips basically, like, just tells you off for getting caught. It's like, oh, if you're finding your gaming over too much, try not getting caught by the monster. And I'm just like, you fuck! What do you think I'm trying to do? But anyway, you never have to run too far from these guys for them to give up on you.
My.
Also, panty shot on Mai. Jesus, poor girl. Looks like it's not following us. There's a rain of Far Cry 4 and somewhere around the Yakuza Fairs.
I wonder what it was.
I don't know. Oh no, it's probably a good idea to run from it when we see it. My plan, because I want to eventually platinum all 6 of the original Tomb Raiders. But Tomb Raider 3 is tied with Last Revelation, or Tomb Raider 4, with the worst list of the 6. Like, it's kind of universally agreed that Tomb Raider 3's list sucks dick, and Tomb Raider 4's list also sucks dick. So because I'm doing Tomb Raider 3, I'm not then going to go on to Tomb Raider 4 straight away. I need a break. I'll do Chronicles or AOD. Probably Chronicles, because Chronicles' list is piss easy. There's only, like, 2 kind of annoying trophies. One of them is don't get bitten by a rat at all across the entire game, which is kind of like, what the fuck? Like, that's what you've really got to just pay attention to, because your health bar will barely move if you're bitten by a rat, but your controller will vibrate. So if you feel your controller vibrate and you're vaguely near a rat, just load your save, because you probably got bit. And then it's make sure you get true 100%. Which, starting with Tomb Raider 4 in the classic games, they stopped tracking how many items you picked up. So you have to actually have a guide on standby to see how many items you picked up in the level to know if you've actually 100%ed it or not. But that's not too bad. It's just have a guide on standby. If it says there's 32 items in a level, make sure you don't leave the level until your item count says 32. You know? White design wear. Oh, no, the part of Mai's clothing that's like Mai's choice is the big red jacket. Everything else is what's kind of forced upon her on the Leshiora uniform. Wait, why was Penny to begin with? God knows. I don't know, but I think it's a good idea to run when we see it. Like, everything else is part of the uniform. The only thing that's hers, I think, is the hi-fi boots and the red jacket. Oh, and no, actually, the hoodie underneath the jacket is part of the Leshiora uniform, because Roddy's got it on too. And it's even got the symbol on the zipper. Mai is 14. Are you really going to question a fucking Japanese game? It's going to be weird around kid characters. Not the fucking stereotype, but there's a lot of games fucking Azure Lane, it fucking exists. You know? Games being freakishly weird around characters that are minors is not new.
I'll do my
Actually,
best.
I thought Mai was like 16, but oh well. I know Roddy's secretly in her 30s because plot twists later on, but she's endlessly repeating her being like 15 or 16.
We won pretty easily. Seems like it can be hacked.
Oh, what? So you can tell us that this secret wall's here? I'm gonna question it because Oh yeah, when it's like shown in anime, like... Yeah, it's because the target audience is around the same age as the characters half the time. Oh, a full HP reset, but corruption plus 10. Oh yeah, gimme. Also, in this game, there's corruption resistance isn't really a thing. So if something says it's going to boost your corruption by 10%, it's going to boost it by 10%. It's not like in Dirk 1, where if it said 10%, there's a chance it would barely move because your corruption resistance is too high. It's M-rated. Oh, hey, fun fact. I don't know if it is if it is like in the US. I'm going to take your word for it. In the UK, Dirk 1 and Dirk 2 were both rated 16, not 18. So they were teen, not mature. Code Z was the first one to be rated mature. And that was even, funny enough, that was actually a deliberate choice from the devs to make it more bloody and violent to get a higher age rating across the board. Which I imagine will carry over into Dirk 3, that Dirk 3 will be bloodier and gorier as well.
There.
Get out of my way! Leave this to me!
Also, are you sure she's 14, considering this game ends with Mai getting a full-time job?
That was perfect.
16 versus 13. No, we have a different age rating for, like... the UK age rating is, like, the number plus. So, like, 3 plus means be at least 3 years old. 3 plus, 7 plus, 12 plus, 16 plus, 18 plus. So I checked, yeah. Now I'm curious, hang on. Oh yeah, so she's 14 years old, but in the game's epilogue she's 18. And she's just listed as a young adult in codes in Z. That's interesting things. I never really thought about the epilogue being based, like... I know the epilogue was based sometime later, but 4 years later? He's 13, you're way different. Most games that are 12 plus usually are like... They're just like a little violent, but there's no like swearing or like blood or gore or anything. It's usually like... It's those kind of games, which like there's a little bit more going on. So maybe it should be for bigger kids, but it really isn't anything that like kids can't really enjoy anyway. Even if you're younger than 12, you can probably still enjoy it. You just might not get everything. We also have some games that still use like the UK's like film board for rating. So I have a few games that are rated like U for Universal. Like an old, like an old 90s DVD. Like, I've got, SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab, that's rated U, and it's like, come on. Which is also hilarious, because Creature from the Krusty Krab is unironically creepy.
Yes, I've gotten better! From now on, I'll leave everything to you.
Hey, wait! Bye!
The fuck? Yeah, the PEGI, or the UK's, like, rating board, wasn't a thing as quick, like, or didn't come together as quickly, as, like, the, ESRB. The U stands for universal, as in everyone can enjoy it.
Go away! Power's overflowing!
I'll do my best! There! Phew.
Actually, I'll do the, Is it this one that's the gun? No. It's Vizstar, that's the gun line. Yes, it is. Could be an equivalent to G. I'm going to assume so. Is G mean to me along the lines of literally for everyone?
It's a general audience. Oh, yeah, then probably.
I'll do this.
Also, great. That enemy, 2 damage. Hell yeah.
Fly. Phew, defeated.
Something that was kind of comical that I can talk about with doing this. When I did my Let's Plays for Dirk 1 and 2 back in the day, when I did...
Mate, make a left there.
Oh, I'll talk about it in a second then. Got it, let's hurry. When I did my Let's Play of Dirk 1, I spent... Because I did the pain area as well, I covered the whole pain area on the Let's Play. I spent the first game's pain area talking about, I think it was the Game Awards 2018 or 2019. It was a Game Award. And the reason why I bring that up is because in Dirk 2, I talked about the following year's Game Awards. Because, like, that was the amount of time it had passed since when I did Dirk 1 and when I did Dirk 2 on the channel. It was that quick.
Careful! Careful!
So you're already fine. Yeah. Which is hilarious, because I said, like, of all the SpongeBob games I got up there, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, yeah, I can see that being rated U, even though it isn't. Battle for Bikini Bottom, I can see that being, like, maybe a 7+, because... Not because of the content per se, but because of the challenge and the implication, because the robots beat up a bunch of people, so maybe that would go up to like a 7. Movie Game has a part of the game where everyone loses and gets enslaved by plankton, so I don't think that should be a 3+. And then you get the creature from the Krusty Krab, and it's like, hey, it's about everyone having shared nightmares, and the true ending of the game is that not all of them escape the fucking nightmare. And the whole game has got like a pseudo-horror vibe. What do you mean this is rated U? What do you mean this is for everyone? The rating board did not give a fuck back in the day. Here's my true friends at Dotu's pain area. Isn't mean that it looks very similar to me and my friends. We're in teen raid, but here we are. I want the next NEP game to be rated like mature, because I just want to hear NEP like swear. I think that'd be really funny. Or like Noir, because for fuck's sake, Nep. And Raiders Mark II. Oh, Fez.
There it is, Mai.
You'd never think it was a newspaper headquarters back in the day. It was dilapidated, a shell of its former glory. One could only surmise that it was a publisher from the broken prints of parts listed around. I mean, the closest we're ever probably going to get is Blan, because Blan does swear, they just always make it a joke and half censor it. But she absolutely does swear. Thankfully, despite it being a restricted area, the building seemed like it could hold us without collapsing. Oh, and Uni. Uni absolutely swears. Remember freeze, bitch. from Victory 2. Like the most iconic fucking line from that game. Just like this girl dressed in all black. This teenager with a big fucking rifle and it goes freeze, bitch. I mean, I know what you're talking about. I saw an opportunity to make a joke, so I made it. I would love to as well, because I think the fact that Nep's depression has only ever been explored in books, and for like 2 fucking seconds, the anime, it's like, oh, come on, do something with it. Because it's a common thread, like each of the main characters kind of have something going on beyond their initial character, like, presentation. Like I've mentioned it before, that like Uni has, canonically has panic attacks. Like, she has anxiety episodes and panic attacks that she struggles to keep on top of, and so kind of, like, fakes it till she makes it in throughout all the games. And it's actually directly acknowledged in V2.
You found what you came for, let's go.
Roddy, stop. I saw something jump in the corner of my eye. I pulled Roddy back as a reflex.
Oh, thanks, Mai.
Good thing I got this Glock on me. Where did you even find that, Roddy?
Oh, girls have their mysteries.
What does that even mean? What is that? Is that an animal?
Might be that monster.
It resembled no animal I had ever seen. It was a bizarre misshapen. A monster. I guess that explains why this place is restricted.
Ooh, what do we do, Mai? Should we run, or...
We can't. Outrunning it is impossible. Stand your ground.
Okay, Mai.
Here it comes. as much as Dante used his sword, yeah. I kind of wish the Dark Shadows, like, you would eventually actually fight one in the main game. Spoilers, because I'm not covering it. You do get to fight one in the pain area, but it's kind of like just a whatever fight. I wish that there was something in the story that made you fight, like, just one, maybe near the end of the game. Because it'd also be a good story way of showing, you know, how the gang has grown and all that. That they're not afraid of them anymore.
Don't let your guard down. I'll do this.
Oh, I just think that's something from Neb says. Also, time for this stick-ass fucking mini-boss theme again.
Good. Good.
I know you always make the runs, but you do know that, like, Nep's inspiration for how she is now wasn't directly Deadpool, right?
Good.
Just because Deadpool's kind of come to the face of, like, the fourth wall breaking, doesn't take anything seriously kind of architecture, doesn't mean, like, he was, like, the inspiration for it.
All right.
Oh, I know. Dun, 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 dun.
Good.
I love the build-up and drop that this track has. It feels like a demented disco, and that's why I love it.
Yeah. Ha. Right.
Here, just leave it to me.
Oh yeah, but I've known about that with you since as long as I've known you. Your ongoing, like, issues with, like, the Nep fan base, which I just don't think... I just don't think at this point it really matters. I just kind of just, like, it's something that's in a thing that I've known you for as long as I've known you, and I've known you nearly, like, what, 4 years almost? So I really don't think it matters anymore.
Eat this.
Yeah. Get out of my way. Here I
Ow,
go.
that actually did decent damage.
All right.
Oh, what I should probably do?
Its weakness is...
Your moon. Okay, so using this is the correct option. Okay.
All right. Get better.
Get better, she says she's on a healing skill she can only use on herself.
Get out of here. Here I go.
Appease your
Let's hurry
resignation
onwards.
first. Oh, loading.
You made it.
You know what would be cool? I doubt they're gonna do it. But you know what would be cool? If they, just because I'd also get to, like, stack the trophies. If they actually made, like, a full, proper PS5 release of Dirk 1 and 2, like, before Dirk 3 came out, to also just kind of, firstly, act as a refresher, but secondly, so they can include all the fucking patches to both games that are on the PC version, but not the console version.
Yeah, it was a close call. But hey.
Sorry,
you
finger
have one
slipped.
too? The friendly monster?
Whoa! This is the first I've seen it. Do you think it's friendly?
The red gangly insect circled Rotty, then vanished.
It disappeared. Strange.
It's dusty here. It's been deserted for a while.
Also, not to bring up my point again from last time we played this, but Mai's not as quiet now. Now she's kind of got her groove and trying to find things, like the voice performance of her is nowhere near as quiet as it was in Chapter 1. Good as with peas in that regard, like, I have very low expectations, okay, not out of hatred, but just indifference, okay, not for me mindset. Yeah, no, I get it.
No one's allowed to come here.
Hey, what happened to whoever used to work here?
I just hope we see something on, like the RPG side of Idea Factory in, like, Compile Heart or GRPG more, like, soon. Like, we know we're going to at some point, it's fucking God knows when, but some point, we're going to see Nep 5, some point we're going to see Dirk 3, it's like, just when? And there's nothing wrong with that, it's just how time works sometimes.
Well, these are only rumors, but I hear they passed away.
Passed away?
Indeed. They hanged themselves.
Oh, well, passed away might not be... I mean, technically they did pass away, but it's more they died. Passed away makes me think it was natural causes.
Wish I never asked.
My curiosity about the building's former tenants intensified. The interior decor of the room was antiquated. Chairs, desks, cabinets, lighting fixtures, windows, all from an age gone by.
How old is this stuff?
Certainly old-fashioned.
Maybe these documents
memories are
can
entirely
point us
consumed
in
by
the right
nostalgia.
direction.
I get that.
Using dark magic. Floor design. Some of the pages are torn. I can't read them. Dark magic? Sounds creepy.
My! There's an article here.
It's hard to tell when this article was written, since it's been cut out from the original source.
It's a bit better of a state of 2025. Oh, good thing it's 2026 now then, He says with like a knowing smile, like, My gaze shifted around the room until I spotted a printed list that sat upon a stack of old newspapers. That's worse! Yeah, I know. The Leshiora Matt's disappearance list.
This is a list of missing persons from some mass disappearance. Wow, there's so many.
It was an intimidating number. I lost count halfway down the page. I started passing through the documents laying around, but most of them were about the occult, not information I needed.
Hey, look at this!
What'd you find? Hey, that's...
Clutched in Rotti's hand was a dusty laptop. It betrayed the antique decor of the room. Strange to encounter a modern piece of technology in a place like this. Rotti, however, was oblivious to this. It was as if she had no idea what she held.
It's thin, wide. Must be a lunchbox, right?
See, I can't even call like Rotti dense or sheltered. If you know the twist, like I've alluded to it a few times, but if you know the twist, it's like we had no shit she's gonna be like this.
No, it's a laptop.
A lap? What?
How I felt pointless at the moment to explain, so I quickly took the PC from her. I booted up the laptop, which emitted a soft digital ping when I pressed the power button. Oh, Rotti, we're not going to be able to get anything out of this laptop. Why? Why not? It's installing Windows 11. What does that mean? It means we're fucked.
It's alive.
That thing is alive?
Ignoring Rotti, I wait for the PC to fully boot up.
Who's there?
Isn't she a maid at Wordsworth?
It was a maid who held my skirt inside of the locker room. In her hand was a knife.
Roddy, get back! What are you doing here? Why are you...
Get back to the dorm.
Huh?
There was no witnesses other than us and the maid. I expected her to lunge at us with the
What
knife.
is that?
Behind you!
Out of instinct, dramatic music, I spun around, noticing the fearsome monster standing behind me.
My!
It snuck up on me.
What now? Unauthorized user detected. Commence system wipe.
What?
The list of missing persons was wiped from the drive, and there was a big flash which knocked me and the maid back. I landed squarely on my back. Oh, that would have hurt. When my eyes adjusted after the flash faded, I saw that the monster was gone.
Ouch. What was that? Why would the laptop...
What were you thinking?
close. Roddy, are you hurt?
This is cute. Like, Sheena basically just saved Mai's life. Mai might not necessarily register it yet, but what was Mai's very first thought? Not to, like, thank or talk to Sheena. No, immediately go check on Roddy. Even though she won't admit it, she already cared about Roddy at this point. It's very charming, like, how they end up like this. This is my type.
No, I'm fine. What a lovely photograph.
Are you serious? That's no photo.
As I shook Rossi back to her senses, the maid rushed over to shut the laptop. Who could she be? Didn't put myself true.
You're the new maid who just started working at Wordsworth, right? Sheena. Nino Mia. What's that? A bomb? Looks like there's some relics of the old war around here. Like mines or explosives.
Like MMA GF. The whole Fez.
Did you save me? Is that thing really a laptop?
Start answering questions, Sheena. You're gonna start coming off real fucking suspicious.
I really shouldn't be telling you this, but that laptop is cursed. It's been altered by a genius programmer using Iris. You saw it for yourself. It liquefies unknown users. It's dangerous.
A laptop that kills people? Impossible. The light flashed and it detonated. That's no PC, it's a weapon.
No, that was a security protocol. Believe it or not, it's cursed. Touching it will turn you into mist.
You know, I still think Mai's right in saying it's a weapon. You could just throw that at people and be like, oh, it touched you, bye.
I never thought I'd find it here. It's unsafe, so I'll take it.
She was practically speaking gibberish. Curses aren't real. Okay. Fair enough, dude. I'm happy for you. The fucking sounds the buggies make. They just like sat someone on a mic and went, hey, just make like noises. What do you mean? Just noises, just sounds. That can't be.
Oh, a buggy. You guys have one too?
So you can see it?
The monster thingies?
Yep. Look.
The maid grinned, and from her hips emerged a spider-like creature attached to her leg.
What is that? Is it alive?
Yes. We call those who can see these monsters adepts. People who awaken as adepts are able to create a guardian spirit to protect them. They assume a form that represents their host's form. A ghost with a will. We call them buggies.
What I like well about this scene, just to bring it back on topic, is that in the first game, obviously this is a different explanation for the buggies from the first game. But it's not because it's a retcon, it actually makes sense. And if anything, it's actually proof towards what happened in Dirk 1 and which ending is the canon one, if you didn't already know it was a Sheena ending. Oh, sorry, no, you're good, buddy. The worlds are starting to merge. The World Odyssey and the real world, they never found a way to stop them from merging, and when they merging, destroys the planet. But what they did find instead was a way to slow down the process to make it so it was less destructive, so it would create smaller problems that could then be fixed. So which is why the explanation for why buggies exist now is different from the original. In the original, it was just something from World Odyssey, and it was a creature that basically would devour one of your emotions and then slowly but surely try to kill you whilst giving you power during the meantime. Whilst in this, the whole devouring an emotion and trying to kill you aspect is absent, and they're instead guardian deities that look after you, and only some people can see them, and they're called adepts. That's because of the worlds merging. That's a direct consequence of the World Odyssey merging with the real world. That the buggies came into the limelight, but only some people are attuned to be able to see them, and how they function. Basically, they had to evolve to function within the world. If they tried to act the same as they always did, more problems would arise. Because this is the real world that they're in, but it's this cursed town. And there's also, they can go into the curses themselves. The curses even being able to exist in the world that was relatively grounded. I say relatively, but relatively grounded in the first game is now a lot more open to like the occult actually being right because of the merge. Because this is an entity and that's why it's different. I wish I could agree with you, but for reasons called I spent too many fucking years in the lore trenches with like communities and whatnot, it's like no, there's you have to trust me on this one, because I'm not going to dig through like endless books of evidence and shit like that, and I'm not going to try and dig through shit from like 5 years ago. But the buggies are a fragment. The buggies and the way they work in this game are a fragment of the buggies of the original World Odyssey that only exist the way they do because of the worlds merging and them having to evolve to fit the circumstance. But the things like pieces like that, I'm not spoiling Dirk 2. Like, I know I've like alluded to some things, and there'll probably be some points possible, but I'm trying to keep that to a minimum. But I will like talk about spoilers about Dirk 1 because we streamed Dirk 1 not that long ago, and I will probably talk about Code Z in some aspects as well because we only played that only so long ago. My point is that a lot of the stuff that's tied to this game is directly in reference to Dirk 1, but in ways that might not seem obvious at first. And there was a point when it first came out where some people thought it was just straight up retcons. And they're not. It all ties together. And if you spend, like, enough time going through the in-between and discussing things and working on the parts, it starts to become more clear. It's like, no, these buggies and the way they work in this game are a direct consequence of Dirk 1. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you have just got to trust me on that one when I say, no, I'm telling you how it is, because I'm not going to dig through fucking Reddit forums from 5 years ago and then find what evidence I used at the time and then piece it back together with the community I was talking about at the time to put it all together. It's like to explain like why they are the way they are. You really just got to trust me on these ones. On this. Reddit's not a real place. Yeah, a community banding together to solve the plot of a mystery using cross-references and evidence, though, is... It is. Just because you don't like the app it was used on doesn't mean it's not valid. But I digress.
Buggies?
I just wanted to make a point of saying it's like, no, the reason why the explanation is different does actually make sense.
I don't get it. Kind of like an angel?
You catch on quick. Yes, exactly.
The only actual direct change is how they appear in the glitch forms. But that's down to the art team wanting to actually have costume designs and not just how close can we get these characters to naked like they did in the first game.
So why were you looking for that PC?
I actually like the costumes, like the glitch costumes in this game. In the first game, so I've mentioned it before, it's like part of the problem I have with it is that it is literally just how naked can we get these characters. Like, they didn't feel like power-up suits, they just felt like anime bullshit, you know? and I say that as a fan of most anime bullshit.
I'm looking for a laptop that contains all of this world's information. But people who open it don't live to see it.
That's like fucking Pandora's box, but a laptop. Under normal circumstances, I'd dismiss her explanation. No PC could contain all of the world's info. But nothing going on could be classified as normal.
PC?
Personal computer, Roddy, it's okay. Catch up to the 21st century, you'll get there. The dang chief. Oh, absolutely. That must be like, it's like, stupid fucking uncomfortable.
Roddy, do you live under a rock? By now, every person on the planet has a PC.
Sure, but I've never seen one before.
Oh, well, whatever. Hey, do you think it could help me find my little sister?
I feel for Ronnie a little bit because she is like out of her element. Like, she's trying to keep up. She's trying to like be the one that can be supportive and friend, but she is completely out of her element. It's like, you're talking like fucking boomer talk. I have no idea what you're on about.
If it works as rumored, then probably. But don't get your hopes up. It's unusable in its current state. In order to lift the curse, we need to insert a memory to act as a key. Or so it says. Got any idea what that could be?
Unfortunately,
I think the only like topic surrounding Dirk 2 I eventually got real tired and probably a little blunt with back in the day was people talking about the Dirk 1 cast's glitch forms being redesigned, and how people would scream from the rooftop that it was censorship just because a bit of more skin was covered up than before, completely ignoring that it was from the very principle of the game's design intended for them to be different because they wanted to go a different approach with the glitch designs, and that's why they're more covered. They wanted them to be sexy, but not just nude. And in the first game, they weren't happy with how the costumes ended up looking, so made the artistic change to, like, alter them. But because people couldn't see as much booba, people got upset. And I'm just like, I got so tired of that conversation on the turn of the decade. I really did, because it's just like, it's not fucking censorship. No one told them they had to change it. The artist themselves wanted to change it, and so changed it. I literally have the art book for Dirk 2. I can fucking prove it. I tightly gripped the USB stick in my skirt pocket. Bashina shot me a piercing glance. Is this as she saw right through me? I knew averting my gaze would be telling, so I stared back.
I see. You don't know. Let's return home then. Miss, are you hurt?
That said, if we are playing as Lydia in the next game, go fucking crazy with her glitch form because she's an observer. Like, instead of it being, like, you know, just the central color of the character, something that vaguely fits the aesthetic of whatever their buggy is, and then calling it a day, and then, like, taking off as much clothes as possible and calling it a day. Go crazy with it because she's basically like an angel demigod person. Go batshit insane. Go like full like Finan with it and have like giant fucking wings and like burnt body part and shit. Like, you know, go like sicko mode with the glitch mode design, please. But no, we get you. No, that's what I'm getting at. I'm saying, like, don't just be like what it is in Dirk 1 and 2, where it's just like the color aesthetic, a creature theme, and then take some clothes off. Like, go for, like, something crazy. But we'll have to see. She might not even have a buggy. She might even go, I'm above that. But then according to what we were told in an interview about Dirk 3, there's going to be an aspect of being able to catch buggies. So it might be, like, to compare it to anything, akin to, like, depending on what weapon you had equipped, affected what your Devil Trigger looked like in DMC3. Like, it might be something akin to that, where, like, the glitch form will look a bit different depending on what buggy you're using. Because it sounded like, from how they said you could catch buggies, that you'll be able to, like, get new ones and, like, swap out to give you, like, probably, like, different abilities and whatnot. So it might be more akin to that, where, like, the glitch form, like, takes on a slightly different appearance depending on what buggy you're using. So it was just the first thing that came to my mind.
So you're like me, an outsider. What do you know about this place?
The only thing is that if there is a whole thing about catching buggies and then, like, being able to use them for different movesets, you know what my first thought was when I heard that? I went, oh, that kind of sounds like the job acquiring and job swapping system of Final Fantasy 13-3 or 13 Lightning Returns. And the reason why I bring that up specifically is that what was one of the main things about Lightning Returns is that you're a party of one. And it's like, if they're doing like a whole catch buggies to expand your moveset, there's a small part of me that's like, what if it's only Lydia that's your playable character in Dirk 3? And you basically just swap out movesets for the situation instead. Digimon? Oh, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have never seen a single episode of anything Digimon related, so I can't answer that. I'm hoping it'll be more akin to like the wild card in a Persona game, where it's just like Lydia can swap buggies, but like you get extra party members that are more like specialized and have their own buggy. But like that was my first thought when I heard about catching, like being able to catch buggies. It's like, oh, what if it's sort of like the job swap one-man army system that like 13-3 had? And for Mizunashi being the sole protect, fucking... I don't think that's going to happen. I know what you're going to... I have a feeling, but I don't think it's going to happen for one reason. And that is, I think they want a girl to be a protagonist, like the main protagonist of every Dirt game. Like, you know, Sheena in 1, Mai in 2. I've already forgot her name. Not Rapuka in Code Z. And then potentially Lydia in 3. The only thing I want in 3 is for them to, like... There's only been 2 instances where characters have openly, like, very directly expressed that they genuinely romantically love someone in this game. In this series. The obvious one is Roddy and Mai, but the other is Lydia and Arata. Lydia makes it excruciatingly clear that she loves him at the end of the first game. The biggest thing I hope doesn't happen in Dirk 3 is that they make Sheena and Arata an item. I get it, it's the 2 main characters, of course they're going to end up together potentially, but I genuinely would think that would be wasted potential, personally. If I was like, got at the very end of Code Z. Oh, you mean in the epilogue? I know what you mean. At some point, I need to, like, edit it together. I have the footage of it. I just need to edit it together. I need to do, like, an epilogue video for Code Z. I think what I'm gonna probably do is something similar to what I did when Tomb Raider 4 through 6 was about to come out, where the bonus content I hadn't covered in Tomb Raider 3, I recorded it all and then just held on to the footage and released it just before 4 through 6 released. I think the epilogue girl is going to have a lot of ties into Dirk 3. I mean, what else can it be tied to? They've got to be foreshadowing something for the future, so she'll probably be in Dirk 3, but beyond that, fucking God knows.
I only just arrived, so not much. What I do know...
That's not about that
this
shit.
place is cursed.
My thing, I think for me, it's also just a part of it that I'm just tired of, like, oh, these are the 2 main characters. One's a boy and one's a girl. Of course they're going to end up together. Like, I'm so tired of that dynamic. Oh, no, I like, as much as, I think that's like one of the things that's like, I like it because they write it well enough for the characters that it's not, like, problematic or, like kind of like devalues the characters, but it is kind of like every girl has something for Arata in Dirk 1. Like, you know, like it's clear Sumika likes her, it's clear likes him, it's clear Lydia likes him, it's clear Sheena likes him. It's like, come on, Arata is not that cool. Come on. You just have residual SAO hate. Sword Art Online? No, because I don't fucking remember Sword Art Online. I love Sumika the most of like the Arata side of the cast in Dirk 1, but I just like the dynamic with Lydia and Arata the most. That they're both protectors, but are like misdirected protectors that are trying their best to do the right thing and keep everyone safe, but inadvertently make things more dangerous, to a point where it goes beyond the path of no return. That Lydia eventually feels she can't do any more and returns to the observers, and Arata ends up accidentally making the death end request loop. You know, I like that dynamic. I like that kind of direction. I think those 2 are interesting in that way. Whilst I just think, like, I don't know, I just don't like the vibe with like Sheena and Arta because it feels too forced for the sake of them being protagonists. For me personally, like it feels too much like too forced for the sake of that being that way. Like if it wasn't for like that scene where like Sheena's like, I need to tell you something when this is all over, Arta, and Sumika goes, oh well, there goes my chance then. Like, you know, making it very clear that that's what they're going for with it. I would have said that Sheena's probably closer to Ace. Because, like, she doesn't seem that interested in, like, anyone up until that scene. Even when Lily's, like, blatantly, like, obsessing with her a little bit, you know? If I'm real with you, I need more time with Lydia to even really like her. Dirk 1 did 0 favors with me. Every time I revisit Dirk 1, I appreciate Lydia more. Because the art of her characters in the subtlety. When you know she's an observer, most of her scenes come out very different. And I know that's like, you know, not everyone's cup of tea. Some people like just being told things bluntly. But as someone who, you know, writes and like loves when the audience is allowed to figure things out for themselves and is allowed to have subtlety in the writing, every single time I play Dirk 1, I appreciate Lydia more because I understand more of what's going on because I know who she is. And I feel like that just adds an extra dynamic. Like, even simple scenes, like that one bit where there's where Lydia nearly gets run over by a car and Arata saves her. But if you get the death end, they both die. Both outcomes of it leave hints that she's an observer. The obvious one when they save her is because she uses observer bullshit to literally move them out the way. But when you die, it's because she's trying to set something else up to try and, like, undo the problem, but it takes too long. You just don't catch it. You only really realize it if you already know she's an observer. And it's like things like that I really like. 0 points. But anyway, I've been sitting on this cutscene for ages.
Be careful.
Talking about something that they probably won't even bring up in Dirk 3.
So you picked up on it too.
Because it was clear, I know Code Z's a spin-off, but Code Z very much felt like it made a habit or an effort to try and tone down that aspect of it. To, like, not talk about the relationship side of it as much. Which, if that's the case, I'm fine with that. If they want Dirk 3 to just focus on, like, the actual story and not necessarily, like, the relationships, I'm more than okay with that. But, still. It was put in.
Come on, don't ignore me.
As the eeriness surrounding Leshiora grew, my gut told me to turn and run. But until I found Sanae, I couldn't leave. Sanae, I promise I'll find you. The next day, on January 6th, which is an insignificant day, nothing else has ever happened on a January 6th, don't worry about it.
Morning, Mai.
Morning.
You seem really tired. Have you not slept?
Yeah, I had so much on my mind. Serious. So dangerous yesterday. Robo, stop! It's like one of my favorite fucking... I've mentioned it all the time that I watch a streamer called Ray. And it's one of my favorite fucking jokes where, like, anytime any game makes reference to... or, like, time reference to anything in 2001, he goes, oh, thank goodness that's the only thing that happened that year. Like, every single time without fail, it makes me giggle. Like the game, we talk about something else entirely and go, oh yeah, we met back in 2001. And he goes, oh, good thing those two meetings, the only thing that happened in 2001. And every single time I crack a smile.
It was so dangerous yesterday.
That too, but at the end of the day, I couldn't really investigate much of this town.
Yeah, the monsters. Sheena, so much happened. We couldn't look into things. But don't push it, Mai. What are you going to do if you collapse?
Oh, this is nothing.
I won't like it if you collapse. So if things are tough, be sure to tell me, okay? I'll take you to the infirmary right away.
If things get tough, I'll take you up on it. When she looks at me so concerned, I couldn't be cold to her as I usually was.
Promise? I mean, if you want, we can both say we're sick and warm each other up on the...
I feel dumb for opening up a little.
I was just kidding, Mai.
Well, I guess I feel a little better now. Thank you. so casual about it. Oh, yeah, I also take it into perspective of it was almost 25 years ago. I'm not saying there's such a thing as too, like, some things aren't too soon anymore, or, like, some things you can't joke about, but for the love of God, it was 25 years ago. I'm gonna make the odd, like, I don't think it's, like, you can hold it against people for making the odd joke. As long as it's, like, not, like, too crass, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like you're targeting someone on the joke. If it's just kind of like, oh man, it's a good thing nothing else happened in 2001, like, that's just light spirit, no one gives a fuck, you know? Like, there are some things where it's like, like, I literally just made a fucking Jan 6 joke, so clearly I don't care that much. But you know what I mean. It's like, it's very situational, and it's very much, like, on a lot of things. But for me, it's very much like a, as long as it's very, like, almost, like, not targeted, I really don't give a shit. If it's targeted, and that's a different kettle of fish, because that very quickly starts to hinge on harassment, and I won't stand for that, but you know what I mean. I'm just too invested. Well, I can't stop you, but still. I guess I feel a little better now, thank you.
You're welcome.
No point in stressing. Alright.
Where are you going?
I don't want to just stand around, so I'm going to look around this area. Also, Maya, did you just get complete, like, dressed, like, out of your PJs inside a full costume, with Roddy just staring at you the whole time? I'm surprised Roddy isn't losing her mind. I say that Mai strikes me as the sort of girl that would just put all her clothes on top of the PJ and not give it a second thought. Like, she's probably the kid, like, at school that would wear, like, her PE uniform or, like, sports costume underneath her school uniform so she doesn't have to worry about getting changed, even if she sweats it out.
Got it, then I'll go with you.
Anyway, time to hang out with the gang again, including some new faces, because we haven't hung out to everyone here. Because there's so many fucking orphans.
Oh, hi, Rotty.
I was walking down the hall with Rotty and a girl approached her. I'm going to... Oh, nah, I have PJs and I will wear them, like, when I'm, like, not needing to get dressed for anything and whatever, but, like, as much as I hate, like, my body hair, like, I'm not a big fan of my body hair at all, I can't sleep with a shirt on. I'm not comfortable with a shirt on sleeping anymore. I always sleep, like, shirtless. The only time I'll sleep with a shirt on is if I've got, like, a friend over for whatever reason. Because then that's just me being, you know, decent. The word slipped me, but, like, me just being, like, you know, normal and, like, being cut, like, not going to make them uncomfortable. But I say that, I never really have anything off me when I'm around people anyway. I don't like how I look. You're uncomfortable with my vulnerability. No, I get that. The girl very casually put her hand on Rotty's shoulder, then she looked at me, tilting her head.
You don't look familiar. Are you a new student? That's right, her name's Mai.
Rotty waved at me to continue. Mai Toyama, I'm Rotty's roommate. Have I ever go to Britain? I'll play games all day.
I'm Charlie Parfait. It's a pleasure.
I forgot your name is fucking Parfait. Sure. We finished our bare bones introduction and Charlie stared at me.
What is it, Charlie? Okay, I'm just going to tell you right off the bat, Mai's mine.
That's not why I was staring. I felt like she's carrying some kind of darkness inside of her. That name sounds AI generated. Charlie Parfait. Her direct, nonchalant opinion rubbed me the wrong way. That's one way to make an impression.
Yeah, how dare you say that to my Mai?
I apologize. I didn't really mean anything by that, honest. I was just considering that you have such a peaceful beauty about you, but your inner darkness casts a shadow on it. What a waste. Charlie laughed through her apology, and I didn't appreciate her being so rude in her forwardness. Your apology isn't helping.
Is that so? But, hey, I feel like that side of you is also part of your charm. I know, right? Oh, you're such a good eye, Charlie. Although I don't know how I feel knowing that other people know what makes Mai so attractive.
What are you even talking about, Rotty? I rolled my eyes at Rodsy pouting. I don't know what about it was entertaining, but Charlie laughed. Ha ha! I feel like we can be good friends, Maid. Let's be friends. I thought about it. She extended her hand to me and I took it. Maybe, if I feel like it. Okay. Took my hand eagerly. Her eyes seemed so sincere and practically smart. You know, the name Charlie has been like ruined for me because of playing fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. Because my brain was like, oh, it's a girl called Charlie. Oh, is she the marionette? And I was like, no, fucking stop. Don't make that joke. Like, I had to like mentally block it in my head. So I made a joke about Parfait instead. Big mouth. I don't think she's a bad girl. Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Oh, yeah, maybe. Parfait, because, you know, yeah, maybe. I see what you're getting at. She's got a big mouth, but I don't think she's a bad girl. Let's talk to, the canon lesbian. The lesbian that lesbians so hard it'll get herself killed if she's not careful. Hint, hint.
Have you two seen Victoria?
Shitsuba asked me this as I was walking down the hall. She seemed to be asking everyone she walked past. Music extrapolating, but it feels like a reference. It might be.
I haven't seen her today. You looking for Victoria again?
Must be hard for you, Shitsuba.
Yeah, she promised we'd hang out today, but she always walks off.
Come to think of it, I feel like I've never seen Shitsuba happy when it comes to Victoria. I've only seen her running around, making sure no one's taking Victoria from her. She's always looking for her. Why do you like Victoria so much?
She's my sunshine.
I asked because I began to feel sorry for her, but Shitsuba answered in a surprisingly loud voice.
Sunshine? Oh, come to think of it, I never asked how you two got to know each other.
Roddy seemed super interested, and Shitsuba slowly opened up.
The reason I'm here is because I was an unwanted child. When I came here, I never imagined anyone would want me. I felt like no one cared about me. I was invisible to everyone. But Victoria was different. She said she needed me. She was very affectionate with me, taking my hand and saying, "I'm glad you're here." I was so happy. I finally met someone who accepted me. That's when I made the decision. I'm going to be with Victoria forever. I don't want to part with her for even a second.
Go, you got attachment issues. Why did you say nothing?
I would do anything to keep it that way.
Shitsuba seemed lost in a daydream as she finished her story. Her voice resounded with the bliss she was in. Yeah, Victoria... I appreciate Victoria trying her best, and the fact that she, like, inadvertently, accidentally caused this in Shitsuba is a shame, because I know Victoria would never have intended it. Victoria just wants everyone to feel welcome. She's a little ditzy, and she's a little silly, but she wants everyone to feel welcome, and she wants everyone to be friends. And you can tell by, like, even as simple as, like, the first time we met Victoria last time, it's like, no, she just wants everyone to be friends, she wants everyone to feel welcome. The trouble is, Shitsuba, as she mentioned herself, has attachment issues because of how she was discarded by her own family. They wasn't, like, abusive or anything like that. No, the family literally, like, gave her away. They didn't want her. And that just kind of, like, put a lot of weight on Shitsuba that probably should have been dealt with like, counseling or therapy, but instead got accidentally bolstered by Victoria just being nice to her. As it should be you, yeah. Well, I mean, I have a loving relationship with my mother. What are you on about? No, I know what you mean. But no, my comparison in that sense of, like, what can sometimes lead to my attachment with like, people is because I was in an abusive relationship, and so I spent a long time basically needing to rely on people because I just had no willpower. Like, to make that contrast. But I say that my Victoria, for lack of a better phrasing of it, it isn't someone that, like, I've mentioned it before. I don't mention her by name because I don't want to, like, ever really, like, mention people off stream by name because I don't think that's fair on them. But there was one person, I've told this story before, that like during college when I was going through like my unfortunate abusive relationship and everything, made a point without reservation to make sure I was okay. Without ever asking for anything in return. She always made sure I would eat. She always made sure like I got to classes on time. She made sure I got to and from like home like safely. Like there wasn't a second where she wasn't making sure I was safe and comfortable and basically looked out for. Like she dedicated so much time, and I unironically owe her my life. And so when I say that I love her, I don't say that as like a relationship sense. I don't say that as like any kind of like romantic sense. It's not like that. You know, like it's like I love her in a much more pure definition of the word. I just love her, you know. So like that's what I mean. It's like that's the closest thing to it. But it's not like I'm obsessed with her. We don't even talk like that much. But she like every time we do talk, like she still like asks like how I've been doing and whatnot, and she knows I like love her to pieces as a human, not as like any kind of like relationship sense sort of thing. She is, and she always will be. Like, without meaning to sound like some kind of like traditional like person, like she's the sort of person where it's like, and once again, not in any kind of romantic sense or anything like that. Like when we meet, we always hug, and I'll always kiss her on the cheek because it's like it's just kind of me just basically trying to say like thank you, you know, like just to kind of show that. And like then she's always been appreciative and always been supportive, and she always like she's never bothered by it. But you know what I mean? It's like she's always just kind of been that rock when I needed it the most, like nearly a decade ago now, back when I was in college. Which that fucking Christ, it's been a decade since I started, like since I originally started college. Like, but it's been a decade since all that happened. It's been 8 years since I left college. That's fucking hell. Anyway. But also, the way she talks about it so passionately is a little scary. I see. If you really feel all of those things, I'm sure Victoria will understand someday. I hope so. Anyway, I'm going to go look again. Yeah, it feels a little lighter now. Shitsuba has a particular way about the way she makes... There, let me read that again. Shitsuba has a particular way about her that makes it feel so heavy. I sighed and Rotty smiled as if to gently agree with me. Yeah, even Rolly's like, yeah, this girl's obsessed. Even I'm not that bad. Oh, I get that one's perspective, yeah. So, are they actually going out?
I thought they were, but it seems to be very one-sided. It seems hard to keep Victoria in one place.
I hope it doesn't become a problem. I don't know why, but I'm getting a bad feeling about it. Right. Oh, it's packed.
Maybe we got here too late.
Rossi and I were looking for an empty table, seeing a lot of familiar faces. As I had that thought, I scanned the room and saw a girl sitting by herself. She was reading a book. Oh, I know this girl. I think I've seen her before, though. Rossi, who's that?
Oh, that's Colette. Colette Sheldon.
It's a whole universe. Sorry. Fucking Sheldon. What, is your cousin fucking Plankton? As you can see, she is a lover of books. Rossi smiled for her answer.
She keeps to herself a lot, but why don't I introduce you?
Rory led me by the hand to Colette's table. Colette's a nice name, though. She didn't have to do this, but oh well. I only felt bad for bothering her while she was in the middle of reading, but Roddy didn't seem to mind. Really kind of one side, it comes less later, but currently, yeah.
Hi, Colette.
Colette's eyes rose from the pages she was reading, and were set upon us. She looked increasingly uninterested.
Rotty, what do you want? I just wanted to take a second to introduce you to our new dorm mate. Say hello, Mai.
Rotty pushed me forward, forcing me to stand right in front of Colette. Hi, I'm Mai Toyama. Nice to meet you.
Colette Sheldon. Pleasure.
After a quick introduction, Colette went right back to her book. We had nothing else to talk about.
We'll be on our way now.
Rotty nodded as she couldn't handle the awkward silence. Before we left back to the table, I noticed the cover of the book that Colette was reading. Pascal? She's studying programming, but that's a pretty niche book for you to read here. Was? Colette looked up right away. Her eyes seemed to change color unlike before. You know programming? Yeah, of course. I guess she's never met anyone here who knew about programming. Her face lit up. Really? Now that's so exciting. It's right? Do you have the time? I want to talk to you about a few... Colette stopped short. Her eyes jumped to the entrance. The head maid was calling for her. Oh, do you have to go meet with Shizu? Oh, I totally forgot. Let's talk sometime soon. Later? It's a British interaction. Colette picked up her book and ran right towards the entrance. Now, my interaction, with people when I'm forced to talk to people is very much akin to, the whole, Knuckles saying happy birthday to Sonic. Where Sonic goes, stop! This conversation can end right here. It's okay. And Knuckles goes, oh, thank God. Alright, see you later, man. If you don't know what meme I'm talking about, Knuckles actually goes, hey, Sonic, how you been? It's alright. Happy birthday, man. Yeah, cheers, dude. So, stop. It's okay, man. You don't have to force it. You said your piece. Oh, thank God. Okay, bye. That's me. I'm just like, stop. You don't need to make this any more than it is already. I thought she'd be the quiet one. I guess I was mistaken. What? Oh, that's so bizarre. I've never seen Colette look so excited. Really? Oh, I could care less. She must have really liked you. Oh, and that programming stuff. It's like you have some common ground. But what if you start spending more time with her? What are you mumbling about? I'm gonna leave you here. Wait for me, Mai! Don't leave me! If only Rotty could be as collected as Colette. Get it? Mai, watch out! Huh? Whoa! I'm so sorry. You okay? I'm almost elsewhere as I walked and I bumped into a girl. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm so sorry. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Are you hurt at all? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I felt like it was my fault. This girl cut me off before I could apologize and instead began to apologize to me profusely. You don't have to apologize that much. I wasn't paying attention either. It's alright, Mercy. I wasn't paying attention. Mercy's a cool name as well. Besides, don't be afraid to stick up for yourself, huh? Vina isn't here anymore. You're safe to do that now. Well, The girl laughed it off. Rossi gave her a concerned look as she avoided eye contact. She feigned a smile, running away moments later. Who was that girl? She's so creepy. She's Mercy Lewis. She wasn't always like that. Already sighed. What do you mean? What happened to her? She just changed after being bullied by Vina. She doesn't really show her emotions anymore. The most you'll get is the occasional fake smile. I'm sure she figures if she just stays out of the way of people, she won't be a victim anymore. I see. People really change after being the focus of the bully's attention for a time. I don't know if I understand completely, but it's a pity nonetheless. Has holding her feelings on the inside been the only way she's been able to get by? Will she live her life according to others? I feel like that's wrong, but I also understand not everyone is strong enough to stand up to bullies. Mercy, huh? I know what she's really like on the inside. Where am I? Roddy isn't here. How the fuck did you get separated from Rossi? I walked aimlessly. As I was looking for Rossi, I realized I didn't even know where the dorm was from here. I shouldn't have wandered around so much. That's... Oh, I'm glad. I think it's a student. I should better make it back now. Hey, can you tell me how I can get back to the dorms? Of course. You got lost, Yeah, I lost sight of my friend and, well, here I am. Oh, I see. I know I'm not used to being here yet, but I couldn't help feeling embarrassed about this and just covered it up. After she thought about it, the girl smiled. I'm just about done with my errands anyway. We can head back together. That would be nice, thank you. I'm Mary. You are? Mary, introduce yourself as we began walking together. Mai Toyama. I just moved here. I see. It's nice to meet you, Mai. If you're new around here, I'm sure your friend must be a little worried, just putting it lightly. We can take a shortcut. I'm sure your friend made it back already. What's the matter? You just seem like a really nice person. A lot of people in the dorm seem to have a twisted personality, so meeting a normal student feels like a little disorientating. You really helped me out here, so thank you. I wasn't doing it for you. I mean, if you got lost out there, you'd be a lot of trouble for the townsmen. Ah, there it is. Don't take it the wrong way, okay? Ah, I see. She's a tsundere. It's impressive how much she embodies those traits. I just want you to understand, okay? Come on, let's hurry. Alright, alright. Wanted to laugh, but I saw that Mary was blushing, so I refrained.
My! Oh my goodness, I'm so relieved. I thought you were back at the dorms, but I couldn't find you. I was so worried.
As we arrived back at the dorms, it seemed that Rotty had been waiting at the entrance for a little while. Sorry to worry you. I'm just glad I ran into Mary. Everything's okay. I explained how I ran into her and we became friends. She sighed with relief.
I say, I'm glad you could be there for her, Mary.
It's not a big deal. I was on my way home.
Oh, really? But didn't you say that you were going to go shopping today? You didn't buy anything.
Mary blushed at Roddy's question. I thought you said you were done with your errands. I couldn't just leave you alone if you were that far from the dorms and lost. It wouldn't have been right. I was a little shy about expressing this, mumbling her way through her words. Thank you, Mary. Whatever, it's not a big deal. I smiled a little bit, humoured by the fact that she just refused to be complimented. Rossi, of course, chimed in at once.
Hey! I appreciate you helping Mai out, but she's mine, okay? You can't steal her from me.
What? I didn't even mention that I like her or anything like that. So you admit it! Anyway, I'm going back to my room. Later, girls. Yeah, later, Mary.
Let's head back to our room, too.
Okay. Well, he pulled me away, and I thought about Mary. Her ears were super red. She was tsundere through and through. I couldn't help but giggle. But, you know what the trouble is? When I did the Let's Play, like when I did recording, it was easy enough when I was doing the voice work. If something made me grin or like smile too much, basically like something that would disrupt me from being able to talk properly, it was fine because I could just pause the recording and just kind of get out my system and carry on. Trying to do it all live, like that's what like like I'm just trying to fight off laughing just to get through the lines sometimes. It's like, no, I need to, like, I'm trying to keep focused. But I had a strange voice, so I noticed something against my feet. Especially when I'm doing Mai's voice, because Mai is such like a straight talker of everything.
An apple? Oh, it's hers.
Looking towards where the apple came from, I noticed a girl in our uniform trip headfirst onto the floor. I did actually watch back a bit of my Let's Play, like after the last stream the other day, and I was kind of humoured to see that I gave Rossi the exact same voice 5 years ago in the Let's Play. Like, without even thinking about it, like, she just has this voice, and so I went with it. Like, some of the side characters, like, I'm not gonna remember every voice, some of the side characters had slightly different voices that I gave them, but, like, Rossi's voice is identical. I was like, oh, wow, that's kind of funny that, like, I just came to the same conclusion of what voice to give her.
Oh, it must have been when she tripped. Oh, no, all the way over there?
Because I use, like, I put pressure on, like, not with my tongue, but, like, it's weird to explain. Like, I put pressure on, like, the top of my gum, like, in the back of my mouth, like, just before it turns into my throat. And that's how I do the Rotty voice. Rotty and I picked up a few apples that came rolling by us. We asked her if she was okay. She seemed to be writhing in pain when we approached her. Here you go.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I'm just feeling really embarrassed. She blushed and rubbed her forehead as she looked up. Rotty greeted her calmly.
Hi, Makoto.
Hello, Rotty.
So what are you doing here?
Shizu asked me to run an errand. I hope the apples aren't bruised. Makoto looked sad. Rotty offered to help, but Makoto gripped the paper bag tightly and showed no signs of giving it to her. You're hurt, though. No need to overdo it.
This is nothing. We can help you with shopping if you want.
Don't worry about it. I have more errands to run afterwards, so I'm good. Even though it must have hurt for her to walk, she really didn't seem like she was going to accept our help at all. I can't just lay here. Anyway, later. She left. She's running with her hurt leg. She's really stubborn. We offered to help.
She has a tendency to push herself like that from time to time. I'm worried. I hope she won't trip again.
Rotty sighed. Oh, if she says she's fine, then she's fine. Let's go. I had Rotty's back and urged her to move on. It seems like she was still worried about Makoto, though.
Mai.
Have you ever seen her?
Take care of her, okay?
Okay. When I see her. Judging from how she was just now, I'm sure she wouldn't take it, though. Even though she was being treated like an errand girl, her sense of duty was impressive. Still, I let out a sigh. Alright, now time for the rich girl. Oh, it's you! I was walking in town with Rossi when a girl got in our way. Oh? This girl stood in front of us as if she owned the place. She was glaring at me, and she began to try and size me up. What do you want? So you're the new kid who stood up to Vina? Yeah, what of it? I was immediately annoyed at the sound of Vina's name, so I responded coldly. She seemed unfazed by my response. I'm Elizabeth Paris. You and I are after the same thing. I officially am granting you a special invitation to join the Elizabeth clique. That's so? I'll have to decline. What the? She was very surprised. I don't think she anticipated me rejecting her. It was her first time meeting. It boggles my mind that she would have so much confidence to ask me something like that.
Elizabeth, what's gotten into you? I've never heard of this group of yours. Well, I've been planning it for a while. I was just waiting for the perfect time to organize. Now that Vina's gone, it's my time to shine. It's time to finally bring honor to the Paris family name once again.
Again? Do you come from some lineage of fallen aristocrats or something? Sorry, but I'm really not interested at all.
That's not true. We're not fallen, just temporarily split up due to some financial difficulties. Sounds the same to me. Silence, you commoner! Ahem. Anyway, I really would like to get out of this dull, unrefined town already. To do so, I need as many merits as possible for when I return to the Paris family. You sure are passionate.
And so annoying. Elizabeth didn't notice how annoyed we were becoming and continued her speech.
Listen to me. You will not regret helping me. When we receive my family name, you will be the recipient of many rewards.
I already said I'm not interested.
Elizabeth, being persistent with someone you've only just met would not cause them to act in your favor. Set the pot to the fucking kettle, Roy. You two don't get it. Fine, I'll end this with my introduction today, but I haven't given up on you, Mai.
So that's the daughter of a noble. Although her demeanor is noble, she seemed like an average student in the way she stormed off. She said she wanted to leave this unrefined town, but it seems like she fits right in.
Now, she's still young. She's just homesick.
Already said this while an upset Elizabeth was still in view. Even still, it's impossible for her to bring honor back to her family while she's here. Wouldn't you agree, Roddy?
Sort of. It's also just that she doesn't seem to be someone who would give up concerning something like that.
She's homesick, huh? I can empathize with where she's coming from, but I have no intention of helping her out in a reckless plan.
I hope she got that you're not interested.
Same. I have more important things to take care of anyway. Hey, Rossi, seems like Headmistress Midra and the maids went out earlier. Is something up tonight? Was I lying on bed, stuck in thoughts, I asked Rossi.
Tonight is the eve of the all-night worship. On this day, the adults all go to church and pray until the morning.
I see, sounds excessive.
They don't force the students to join, though.
So that means tonight, no one will be at Wordsworth. I looked at the clock and it was 11 PM. Then maybe there's something I can do. This could be a once-in-a-lifetime chance.
Hey, Mai.
What? Don't just come in.
It's all good.
She lay next to me facing down. She seemed to want to talk. So what do you want?
I wonder how Sheena saved you so quickly.
I think she followed us.
She seemed pretty knowledgeable about the bomb. Oh, I wonder if Sheena is...
What do you think, Roddy?
What if she's a government spy?
Way to jump to conclusions. Thought it was completely implausible. Who was Sheena? She piqued my curiosity. I had to find out.
Oh, not at all. Okay. Don't be rude, Maya. I might be right. It's hard to think a maid would know anything about a bomb. Oh, I know. Maybe she's in the Secret Service.
They work for the government too. Besides, that was no bomb.
It totally is.
Well, even if she was a spy, if the dawn wasn't so suspicious, then she wouldn't be here. There's a saying that there wouldn't be smoke where there isn't fire. If they're innocent, then they can just be proud.
Actually, I think my mother has something that she can't even tell me. It's like she has a split personality sometimes. Lately, tons of girls are finding a foster family or disappearing too. I see. So, Roddy, you think that there's a chance that Wordsworth has some big secret? Yeah. Then why don't we look into it? Huh? Where? My mother keeps her office locked. I mean, where Sheena lives. Who is that maid? If we find out, maybe it'll lead to more. Plus, if Sheena happened to be a spy, then I bet she had some info on Wordsworth, which we can take for ourselves. And for me, I want to see that cursed laptop. I'm sure she has it at home. I'll even go alone, but how about you, Roddy? Yeah, I'm going. I'm curious too. The adults are all gone for prayer tonight. Perfect opportunity to sneak out. Then as soon as we get ready, let's set out. Hey, mate, who's this Sheena anyway? I don't know, but something tells me she isn't a typical maid. I'm gonna wait for the dialogue to play out before I rest at the camp in case there's side quests. Although I think they start in chapter 3, but still. Roddy? Bet you anything she's a world-renowned spy. Fucking she's still on this. Sure. Yeah, she's 007. Now, are you good, Roddy?
Oh, a save point. Let's rest a moment.
Welcome.
So you should just make it a habit of checking this every time you start a new night.
Items.
I don't think there's anything else to buy here. Oh, other than the Argent hook.
Will thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
How rare for a customer. Please show me.
I don't have any money
I will
items.
see you again.
How is it?
You got anything new to say? Or is it still like... I hope you look for it too. Don't worry, okay? No, okay, she's just standard. We're gonna have to wait for the next chapter for more general, like, proper dialogue.
Let's head out. Oh, a save point. Yeah.
Now's our
Here I
chance!
go! Alright. Fly! Power's overflowing!
This was super easy for me.
I see. Then from now on, I'll leave everything to you.
Hey, wait! Mine! Level
Yes,
up!
I've gotten better!
Roddy got, Lunar Terre. Roddy's like, wait.
Alright,
Here I
let's
go!
go!
Alright.
Like the fucking Punisher meme.
Defeated!
It's my turn! There!
Hey, there we go. Well, skills have a new skill. Try different combinations, discover new moves.
This should do it!
We won pretty easily.
Careful!
I'll do this!
Careful!
Alright. Good.
I can't remember what, like... There is a skill that, like, Mai can get later on. I can't remember the combo for it, but you can eventually get her, like, similar to, like, Sheena's invincibility skill, like, a skill like that just, like, kind of covers it. Liliana gets one as well, but Liliana, it's an attack that also gives invincibility, so it kind of, like, mixes over.
Alright. Alright. Alright.
I just try, like, mess around a little bit.
There!
Leave this. Ha! Leave this. Ha!
This should do it! I feel something tingling!
1 damage, let's go!
Do this. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Fly.
I'll do my best! There!
Shooting star's just beyond the way. Might proceed with caution.
Now's our chance!
Alright. I can use this.
God, these guys... we don't need to fight these guys anymore.
That was easy.
Yep, doing good.
Vistal Hans. Oh, you're getting all sorts of skills now, Roddy.
It's my turn. There. I defeated it.
Here I go. Alright. Fly! That was easy.
Yep, we're invincible when paired together.
Level up.
I think Sheena's home is this way.
Okay, Rotty, I'm depending on your memories.
But Mike, Sheena's home means the bomb is there, right?
That wasn't a bomb. I know something close to an explosion happened, but it still doesn't change the fact that it's dangerous. But I want it.
Why would you want such a dangerous thing? Even if you take it, it'll just explode, no?
Well, you see, I actually think I have a hunch. If it goes well, I don't think it'll explode.
Really? How do you mean, Mai?
Sorry, that's still a secret until we get the laptop.
Oh, so many secrets. You're such a meanie.
Now, I'm sure you'll find out soon. I actually trust Rotty a lot, but even then, I can't tell her right now.
And please tell me later, Mai.
Okay, got it. Give her a half-hearted response and grip the USB in my pocket tightly. I think this can lead to something. Okay, just circle around the block, get over to that. Oh, we have to be introduced to fucking Roddy's mechanic, don't we?
No! Go away!
Well, like I said, all the monsters will run away as well to try and get out of the way when the shadow is there. When fucking Slender Mans are running around.
Power's overflowing!
An amazing victory.
Also, Roddy, you can just do backflips?
Start battle.
Alright,
That's like the level of animation. Like, Roddy's got so many mysteries. She just has a gun on her nonchalantly. She can just do backflips.
power's overflowing!
I'll do there. Blow away.
I'll do... Alright. Go away! This is the end! I win!
Yep, doing good.
What button is it? I think there's a way to swap who you play as in the field.
Yes. See, look, something's here.
Here I go! Alright,
I'm sure there's a quick way of doing it, but I can't remember it.
good! Dad?
I think in the Let's Play, I did it for like Dirk 1 and Dirk 2. I tried to like alternate, so like every video, like combined, everyone had about as much screen time as each other, like on the, like as in like the one that I played as on the field.
Yeah. An amazing victory.
I've gotten stronger!
Actually, it's Teray.
Jump. Huh. Jump.
Roddy's running animation, she just waves her arms, like she has like no real like weight to them. Let me swap back.
That's...
Whilst Mai runs with like purpose. There's a mysterious wall here, and we can't get through. It can't be helped. Let's look for a different path.
Mai, leave it to Roddy.
Leave it to you. What are you gonna do?
I feel like this kid that's been sticking to me could lift us over.
You feel like?
Come on, trust me a little. I feel like that's what it's saying.
Alright, I'll leave it to you, Roddy.
Yeah, leave it to me.
Roddy, do it!
Jump.
Yeah, Roddy's skill and specific walls and floating floors. You can go up to a circle and press square. Although it's a different animation, it basically serves the same purpose. It's like Sheena's grapple in the first game,
Roddy, do it.
where you can allow you to get up or over or on top of, etc. certain things.
I'll do my best. There. Phew. Lucky. This should do it.
My turn. Good. All right. All right. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Get out of here.
Leave it to yeah.
I can use this. Here. Defeated.
Oh, don't heal.
I'll do my best. There. Yeah.
Leave this. Get out of my way. Leave this to me.
Easy.
I win.
Yep, doing good.
Roddy got... Oh, she's got her own healing. Oh, that absorbs health. Okay, cool to know. Actually, no, that's the same element. No, hang on, let me... Just for coverage. It's funny that, like, Roddy is sun element. Yeah, she doesn't get many sun skills at first.
Yeah. We have first strike.
My turn. There. Yeah. This
Jesus Christ, that thing went flying.
I feel something tingling. I defeated it.
We won pretty easily.
So I know we need to get down there, but... There's a wall there. I think there's shit to pick up, so we'll go this way first. Oh, shit.
Here I go. All right.
Whilst we're doing this, I've got the schedule for next week basically sorted out now.
Go away.
It's going to be mostly dominated by Genshin, if you can believe it, with the new patch
It's my
finishing
turn.
off like the main chapter of the Nod Cry story,
Lucky.
and it adding a new map, so that'll be at least like 2, maybe 3 days to get through, depending on how long it takes me to do it. But I do have everything else planned out. Monday will be more trails, as obviously. Tuesday should be more Death End. And then, like, Wednesday for the rest of the week, for how long it takes, will be Genshin. And then on Sunday, we'll do more Violet. I'll be doing more Violet tomorrow as well. So, like, it'll only be, like, one Violet stream next week. But it's just the nature of the beast. Or, like, with Genshin being Genshin.
That was easy.
But I'm super excited for the Genshin update because we're going to be able to roll Columbina. Oh, okay. I'm going to try and do something very cheeky here. I want to get around this guy. Oh no, I can't. That's in the way. I might have to go like real fucking butt. Get stuck on the pole or
I
something.
think you'll make it, Roddy.
There we go.
Oh, a save point.
Oh, we've already been down and explored.
Oh, a save point.
Oh, a save point. Oh, we need a key for that. Okay.
Be careful.
My turn.
You know, since we've just saved, if I bump into the shadow again, I'll show you what happens when you get caught. It's nothing too fancy, but it still might be something worth showing. Oh, come on, get that last guy in frame as well. Fuckers, you're not gonna give it to me, are you? Not that it matters, oh my god.
Let's hurry ahead up.
Yep, doing good.
Oh, a save point.
Oh, a save point. You watch, the shadow's not going to show up now.
Jump!
I think you'll make it, Roddy. Seems like it can be hacked. Here I collide. Fly away! Leave this to me! Here I go!
Oh my god.
I can use this!
Oh my god. It was also carnage. Oh wow. Oh god, the audio overlay, that was so loud.
Seems like it can be hacked.
Right, what was the deal with this one? Oh, that reveals that there's a wall at the end of the way.
Whew.
Mai, I think we're here. Thanks, Roddy. Stay alert. Oh, fuck. Slightly less attack, but a huge fucking boost in magic attack. Yeah, there you go, girly.
That's... So, do you know where Sheena lives?
I think so. Only one of the maid's quarters was open before she moved in.
It has to be there. Let's go.
Wait, Mai! Something's here!
A monster!
It snarled as it inched towards
Looks
us.
like we've got no choice but to fight.
Do we have to?
Roddy, watch out! It's coming!
Yeah, mini boss.
What pressure!
Ow!
I'll do my best! Getting info!
It is a moon beast.
There! Lucky! Aim and fire!
Damn, damn!
Figured it out! Thanks!
Oh, hey, it's the Phil fucking Celica had in the last game.
Should do it!
Jesus Christ, Roddy, you fucking destroyed that.
For victory!
Yes, I've gotten better!
That was close!
Yeah, I think the coast is clear.
Mai! Look!
We entered Sheena's room and immediately found what we were looking for. The so-called cursed PC wasn't even hidden. It was placed out on the table. For some reason, the PC reacted to us entering and exited sleep mode. From a shut position, the monitor started to emit a red backlight.
Does it really hold all the world's information?
Is that even possible?
Ozzy and I both looked at the laptop before we exchanged a worried glance. I thought back to when that man randomly gifted me my old laptop. I was trapped in a confined space. I craved a glimpse of the outside world. And it's when my PC became my lifeline. I learned how to navigate the internet, and I learned how to hack. At the time, I had no idea hacking was frowned upon. It was just a skill, one I used at every opportunity until I got better at it. One day I infiltrated the server for a video game developer called Enigma. Oh, gee. There I saw something out of a dream. A world teeming with color, lights, and magic. Yeah, the world's Odyssey. Before everything went to shit. Didn't see anything like it. I was inspired by its design, so I kept digging, and I wanted to leave. The palace. Heartis. The water dungeon. Ah, the skies. But the dream didn't last long. Either I let my guard down, or the failsafe ejected me. Eventually I was disconnected from the program. No matter what I tried, I could never regain access to it. But that's not all. All the local data I'd saved from the server was wiped as well. What had remained was a strange file that I couldn't open. It was titled worldskey.u. What was the data for? All I had was a text file with the message left in it. When the time comes that you can access this file, I'll see you there. Free yourself. The words were etched into my mind. Since then, I've I never let that file out of my sight. It was the key that connected me to the outside world.
My? What are you plotting?
I had the USB stick. Oh. Oh god, I can't remember which one's the deaf end. But just like in Dark 1, it was right here, so I might as well try and get it.
If this has the...
Okay, it's the other one then. It doesn't let you save if you're on a deaf end path.
I can't. It's too dangerous.
True. If we end up like that monster, everyone at Wordsworth will hear about it.
Wait, so which is it? I know quite everybody and then reached out to shut the PC. Just then.
Authentication incomplete.
Oh no, this is
What?
What's going on?
I don't know.
an alert similar to the one we heard when we found the laptop at the publisher went off. I started to panic. We hadn't even touched the computer. Why was it engaging in security protocol?
Unauthorized user detected. Commence degrade.
Just then the laptop lit up. It appeared that the authentication process did not depend on whether or not it was powered on. This time the laptop powered itself on, leading me to believe there was no protection. I feared touching it would only make things worse. But it seems like I was wrong. I was commencing security protocol. I was confronted with a choice. I could leave, or I could try to slip in the USB stick. I had a split second to regret my decision in my final moment.
Roddy, get out of here!
What do you mean? I can't just leave you here.
No. It's too late.
I was blinded by an intense flash. My vision turned white. I was being disintegrated. My mind left my flesh. Yay! Back to last choice. Also, you can... Okay, I forgot that that was a thing. So they do let you, That's why they let you save after you pick the wrong choice. That means I've just got to guess right sometimes.
If this has the whole world's information, then it'll lead me to Sanae.
Be careful.
So there's only
If it
one
lights up
death end I'm
last
definitely
time-
not going to get. And I'll explain it when we get to it. But there's a point later on where you have to do setup for it. And then do a whole dungeon run before it can even happen. And the fact of having to do basically like the whole dungeon per se twice, I'm like, I'm not going to do that. So I'll probably talk about it when I get to it. But I said the whole Let's Play is still there from before where I covered every death end.
I think we'll be okay.
I gulped, envisioning what became of the monster the last time we opened up the cursed PC. I couldn't back down. For Sanae's sake, I inserted the USB stick. Then, the monster's backlight changed to a blue hue, and the laptop flew open.
Authentication verified. Accessing user data.
Yes!
I love that this CG isn't even artwork like all the rest. It's clearly just my, like, in-game model, and they just made a couple edits. I successfully gotten through. I was hasty to find Sanae's whereabouts, but I had no clue where to even begin looking.
Retina scan complete. Access granted. Commencing reality expansion.
Huh? Reality expansion? What does that mean?
Is it gonna explode?
Reality expansion? Its meaning was unclear, but I felt a palpable change inside
I
me.
sense something.
It felt like an internal radar, a sense I could hone to detect other creatures. It was here, the monster from earlier, hiding above us in the ceiling. I kind of wish they had key art for that. Like, it could have been like Mai and Roddy turning around and looking up and seeing that the shadow creature was like clung to the ceiling like fucking Spider-Man.
Oh, my! Above you!
By the time Roddy noticed, the monster had already lashed out. However, my new sense allowed me to evade its attack. Heat coursed through my fingers, which were gripped around my hatchet. It trickled up my arms, elbow, wrists. I could sense my pulse.
It's coming.
It was like a wildfire, summoned from the palm in my hand. My hatchet channeled the energy. I swung at the monster. My hatchet felt weightless. As the blade connected with its flesh, the monster disintegrated instantly.
Whoa. Did I do that?
What? Oh, it's like magic! I didn't know you were a mage!
I have no idea what you're on about, but this is crazy.
A mage. Right. She's not too far off.
What are you doing here?
It is her home, Mai.
A mage. Yeah, I kinda like it. Fitting. This world is comprised of one thing. Programming. If you can harness that skill, you'll manifest mysterious powers. Mai, you were chosen by that PC. That makes you a programmer. I'm surprised.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Huh?
That monster you killed in one hit, that was a shadow matter. You did it.
Shadow matter?
Well, we'll come back to it. I took this PC home to inspect it, but do you want to hold on to it?
If it'll help me find my sister, then sure.
I'm sure it will. Take good care of her. She's a little finicky.
How rude! I'm not finicky.
What the?
In here! Here!
I peeked at the monitor, and there was an avatar of a small girl bouncing up and down as she waved.
Whoa! Adorable!
Who are you?
I'm the navigation avatar, Iris. Are you my master?
Seems like it. I'm Mai. Pleased to meet you, Iris.
My? Okay, I've heard about you. It's nice to meet you.
After a tidy introduction, Iris turned around and disappeared. Was she listening in?
I'll be on my way then. I've got some leads to look into. Oh, but I plan on sticking around for a while. So if you need me, you know where to find me. Best of luck.
Wait.
Hmm?
Who are you?
Yeah, you're no ordinary maid. If you're a bad person, I'll have to...
Miss, if I may, I'm someone who's worried about your mother. Headmistress Midra.
Really?
Yes, really. I ask that you keep the magic a secret between us three for a bit. Okay?
I wasn't eager to take orders from Sheena, but I agreed that keeping it secret was for the best.
Huh. Will you promise not to bully Mai?
Rossi.
Of course.
Then I trust you. For now.
Thank you. Mai, there's something more to this town. Keep your guard up. Most importantly, don't let Headmistress Midra know what you're doing.
No need to say it twice.
I was hesitant to trust Sheena fully. Even after we departed from her house, my suspicions lingered.
She's so mysterious. You think we can trust her?
Well, she never told us who she really is.
I looked back over my shoulder at Sheena's house. Its secluded location tipped me off that she intended to lay low too.
Either way, we'll figure out soon enough. Let's head home. I got plenty for what I needed.
Yeah, I'm pooped.
With the laptop Sheena gave us in hand, Rotty and I returned to our dormitory. It's almost impossible of me not to break character before Maya and Rotty left. I feared they'd see right through me. I was a ball of nerves. Couldn't have gone far, so I held my breath, leaned against the wall, covering my mouth out of desperation.
If it'll help me find my sister, then sure.
Fucking...
She's such a soon. So cute! And my goodness, Roddy is an angel! Oh, adorable! Ah!
I arrived against the wall, lost in thought. Could they be any more adorable?
They are the best!
Thing is, aspects of this was present in
Sanai?
Sheena in the last game. Like, she'd have little moments where she'd pick up on character traits and be endeared to it. But they definitely, like, she's kind of loosened between the games. She's definitely loosened a bit. As soon as we returned to our room, I typed some terms to Iris, the navigation avatar. Her answers were useless. All of the world's information, my ass.
Like I said, AR refers to augmented reality. Use the AR function to make your life easier.
I know what AR means. But just how do you expect me to augment reality?
Iris' explanation made sense, but I couldn't wrap my head around the concept of manipulating reality like a program. Also, the coding of life itself wasn't exactly a standard feature. This PC was proving to be something extraordinary. If I could become an expert at using it, then it would make investigating the town at night a piece of cake. Then I could find Sanae.
This world is made up of tiny building blocks that can be changed with programming, like molecules. Alignment changes properties.
Spare me the conceptual framework. Why don't you tell me what useful functions are on this PC?
Well, using the AR function allows you to access the online game World's Odyssey.
How do I do that?
Good question.
What the hell?
But I can confirm the feature works.
Well, we'll table it for now. Tell me what this does.
Oh, that?
What's so funny, Roddy?
Well, you're normally so calm. It's refreshing to see your mind at work.
Yeah?
Whatever you're talking about with her sounds like gibberish. But it's nice to see you happy. Elstrain, thanks be Lord.
Roddy clasped her hands together a few inches in front of her heart, muttering soft words of appreciation.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I had no idea Elstrain was either, but it comforted Rotty. I didn't mind.
Never mind her, Iris. So, about this...
Oh, that's a special function. It's hard to explain.
It seems there were limitations to what Iris could explain. The PC contained several mysterious functions, but now wasn't the time for impatience. This was the fun part.
Hey, how about this?
I tried to open another application, but Iris gave me a password prompt. To no one's surprise, I didn't know what the password was, neither did Iris. She had the gall to tell me I had 3 more tries. I wanted to avoid failing and being locked out, so I left it be.
I wonder if we can connect to the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi. I searched connections, but nothing came up. Not one wireless LAN.
Why aren't there any networks? I don't need anything fancy. Huh? This is...
While searching for networks, I clicked the nearby PCs buttons. I detected one.
There's only one.
One PC in a place without any internet connections. It was effectively an island.
Anything else you want to know? I'm getting sleepy, so if not, I'd like to go home.
I expected the list of PC functions. I noticed a display.
Wait a minute. Okay, what's this?
It just occurred to me that there was a set of numbers on the top right corner of the screen. It looked like some kind of countdown.
It is a timer scheduled by the previous admin user.
What was the previous admin counting down for? Seems like it's still active.
There appears to be no memo. In order to access the schedule app, you will need the right credentials.
I need a password for everything on here. The last admin must have been real paranoid.
Maybe. Is that all? Time for bed! Bye-bye!
Iris yawned and closed the window. It's best for me to get some sleep as well. My eyelids felt heavy.
If you're going to sleep, your bed's right there.
She was just going to doze off on the chair.
Right here's so comfortable.
I rested my head on the desk and shut my eyes. There was too much to investigate. I couldn't fit enough hours into the day. As I contemplated my next move, I dozed off.
Sister, I found the next world to observe. The next world is the world we desire. Hopefully this one won't be deleted. Sister, I wonder how much longer we can continue. I don't want to do this anymore. Those people deserve more. Sorry. We can't let the others over here. This is for you and Mother. I'll do my best. Okay.
Sometime later, all the residents sat at a long table, chatting amongst themselves as they munched on their breakfast. Wordsworth prided itself on its regulations, but I never thought things were too strict.
You're rude, Mai. I was kind enough to wake you, but you ditched me while I was in a washroom.
I appreciate the wake-up call, but we don't have to go everywhere together.
Ugh, you better walk with me tomorrow. Huh? Say, Headmistress Mitra has taken her time today.
Seriously.
I answered without thinking. I was so focused on my food, my soup was starting to cool. Is it customary for us to wait for Headmistress Midra's opening remarks? No one ate until morning prayer had commenced.
Oh, there she is.
The cafeteria doors swung open, and the room fell silent. Our eyes darted towards Headmistress Midra, who stood tall in the entrance.
Today, I would like to introduce 3 of our new friends.
Surmise that 3 girls were being introduced at once was a rarity since the room shortly erupted in conversation. Headmistress Midra's height blocked the 3 girls walking quietly behind her, so I couldn't make out their faces.
Quiet! Our guests might understandably be a bit nervy, seeing as they are unfamiliar with our institution. So please, welcome them. Wordsworth is one big, precious family. You mustn't forget that. Next, we will determine their placement.
As Headmistress Midra continued, I locked eyes with someone whom I noticed had been waving at me. Turned out to be the social worker who aided me after the incident. When I was utterly lost, she showed me kindness.
I think that concludes our announcements. Now for our morning prayer.
Close your eyes, everyone. Ready?
It made Shizu monitored for everyone to recite the prayer led by Headmistress Midra. At last we could eat.
It's been a while, Mai. Have you been?
I quietly slurped on my soup as the social worker approached me. Her name escaped. Oh, that's right, Julietta.
It has. I'm doing well, thank you. Still getting used to things around here.
Mai worked so hard! Even last night!
Hey, pipe down.
Glad to see you settled in. Oh, let me introduce the new students.
3 girls picked up from behind
This is
Julietta.
Anne. The girl in the middle is Sarah.
So now there's
and
2
this
Sarahs
one
in there,
is
but just
Liliana.
spelled differently. But the last one is the one that's significant. Both Anne and Sarah looked at me in the eye and quickly hid behind Miss Julietta. Not that I could blame them, they just arrived, but this place intimidated them.
Greetings. I am Liliana. Mai, was it? Pleased to make your acquaintance.
And because she got the full profile shot, you know that she's significant.
Sure. Nice to meet you.
Liliana, unlike the other 2, showed confidence.
Seems like she's comfy around you, Mai.
Like you, Mai. She has had a tough time as of late. Please look out for her.
Right.
My heart ached as I imagined her suffering the same way I had. But Liliana wore none of her pain on her face. That alone concerned me.
Liliana, are you okay? You can talk about it if you like.
Hmm? What do you mean? I appreciate your concern.
You sure? If you're okay, then I'm okay.
As we exchanged pleasantries, Headmistress Midra approached me.
Hi. Good to see that you and Liliana are now acquainted. Splendid. Be a dear and show her around later.
Okay.
Aw, no fair, Mai. I'm coming too.
Tonight, we will be hosting a welcome soiree for the 3 girls. I shall leave Liliana with you 2. Now, Anne, Sarah, follow me. I'll introduce you to some of our other residents.
Headmistress Midra delivered her orders, then spun around on her heel as she walked away, leaving Liliana with us.
A welcome soiree?
I never got a party. I began to wonder if I was welcome here at all. I have a habit of taking things negatively, one of my more unsavory habits.
Don't take it personally, Mai.
What?
It has nothing to do with you. Sometimes we throw welcome parties, other times we don't. Don't let it bother you.
Okay.
Rosie's words flustered me. Partly because I felt vulnerable, exposed really, but mostly because I was unaccustomed to kind words like hers.
But if it still bothers you, I'll personally throw you a welcome party. One to remember.
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. See you around, Liliana.
Ah, you're a tough nut to crack, Mai. But that's what makes you wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, Victoria, Pick, and I forget her, and oh, the second in command. But I think, I know it's a shorter stream, I will leave it there for today. Just because I'm going to be busy. It's been the trouble all this weekend, where it's like getting back in the groove of work after the turn of the year and whatnot. Thursday, yesterday, and today have been like super busy. Which is funny, because the shop itself's been super quiet. I've just been busy doing things in the shop, like getting like ready and shit. So it's just like, ugh. So I'm going to call it there. I'll make up for it probably on the Tuesday stream. On Tuesday, I'm going to stream this game, and I'm not working. I work Tuesdays, but I'm not working this Tuesday coming up, because I've got an extra day that I'm owed, so it just works out that way. So we'll do a longer stream then. But until then, as always, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Additionally, you can find my Patreon and BlueSky in the description of every single video. Till then, though, you guys take care now. Peace.